Hey everyone, welcome to the Europe Truck Driver channel. I have a new stop for you, and I want you to experience it with me. Before we start exploring, let me know in the comments where you're watching from, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any more adventures. Have you ever driven through Zilina? What does this city mean to you? Today I'll guide you through Zilina, which is a key hub for us drivers on our way to the Czech Republic, Poland, or Hungary. But Zilina is not just about cargo and highways. It's a city with a rich history and dynamic development. Did you know that Zilina has about 80,000 inhabitants? But its story goes back to the Middle Ages. The first mention of the settlement dates back to the 13th century, and in 1321, it was granted city rights by King Charles Robert. Thanks to its strategic location on trade routes, it became an important craft and commercial center, which is why it remains such a crucial transport hub for all of Europe today. We are arriving in Zilina on the D1 highway. As drivers, we need to be prepared for the specifics of the local traffic. The transport network in Zilina is crucial for all of Slovakia, as the city lies on the main routes connecting the Czech Republic and Poland with central and eastern Slovakia. The highway bypass is the best and fastest option for drivers just passing through Zilina to avoid the heavy traffic in the city center. Despite the bypass, the situation gets complicated at the city entrances, especially at roundabouts like the one at Hlinkovo Náměstí. The morning and afternoon rush hours, approx 7 o'clock to 9 a.m. and 3 o'clock to 6 p.m., are the most critical times, and traffic jams often form. For those heading to the Kia Motors industrial zone, it's crucial to know the routes from the D1 highway and the I/18 road. During shift changes, traffic around the plant can be very intense. Due to the city's location in a valley at the confluence of rivers, all traffic is concentrated at a few key points, which increases the risk of congestion. Furthermore, the ongoing completion of the D3 highway and other roads can cause delays and traffic restrictions. Don't forget the Strecno Pass, where problems often occur due to accidents or maintenance work that can stop traffic for several hours. If you have time, head to the historic center. Its heart is one of the most beautiful squares in Slovakia, Mariansky Náměstí. Did you know that its unique square shape and 44 historic houses with arcades, locally known as Lobne, are remnants of the original medieval layout? These arcades served as protection from bad weather while shopping. In the middle of the square stands a statue of the Virgin Mary, which gave the square its name. Right in the center is the impressive Cathedral of the Holy Trinity, originally the parish church of St. Stephen of Hungary, which dates back to the 14th century. Did you know it got its current Baroque appearance after several fires? Next to the cathedral stands the Burian Tower, originally a late Renaissance watchtower that was part of the city fortifications. A local legend says it was named after a bandit who was imprisoned there. On the corner of the square you will find the Old Town Hall, which served as the center of city administration since the 16th century. Its historic facade and clock tower are unmissable. Nearby, there is also the Rosenfeld Palace, a magnificent Art Nouveau building from the early 20th century. It's a true architectural gem that will remind you of Vienna's Belvedere, which inspired it. The palace was built by the Jewish banker Ignác Rosenfeld, and today serves as a cultural center. Another interesting place is the Zilina Synagogue, located on the edge of the historic center. It is one of the most significant interwar architectural monuments in Slovakia, built in a functionalist style. Today it serves as a cultural space, which is a beautiful example of the modern use of historic buildings. Zilina is also an important university city, home to the University of Zilina, UNIZA, one of the most prestigious technical universities in Slovakia. Its tradition dates back to 1953 when it was founded in Prague. UNIZA focuses on fields that are key to the region: transport, logistics, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, and civil engineering. Its faculties train experts for the automotive and railway industries, making it the heart of the technological and transport development of the entire region. Zilina is a city of water thanks to its unique location at the confluence of 3 rivers. The most important is undoubtedly the Va River, which is also the longest river in Slovakia. Near Zilina, the Va meets 2 important tributaries, the Kisuka River from the Kisuce region and the Rajjanka River from the Rajek Valley. This confluence is crucial for the city and historically played a role in trade and timber transport. The Zilina Waterworks was also completed on the Va River as part of the Va Cascade. This dam protects the city from floods and generates electricity. Its surroundings have become a popular recreational area where you can ride a bike path and enjoy the peace by the water. One of the most important monuments is Budatin Castle, located at the confluence of the Va and Kisuka rivers. This medieval water castle was built in the 13th century and served as a customs station for collecting tolls. The castle park is an ideal place for a short break. You can stretch your legs and visit the Povazi Museum exhibition, which specializes in the unique wire-making craft. And while we're on the subject of castles, we can't miss the one that majestically stands above the Va Valley right on our route. We are talking about Strecno Castle. For many of us, it's a familiar silhouette we see as we drive through the Strecno Pass, one of the most dramatic and significant places in Slovakia. This deep valley of the Va River separates the Malafatra and Strazovsky Vrchy mountains and has served as a key trade route for centuries. The 14th century castle was a strategic fortress that controlled the trade route along the river. Although it is a ruin, it still looks impressive. The castle is associated with the legend of Zofia Bosniakova, who was known for her kindness. Her preserved body was considered a local miracle. In addition to the castle itself, there is a replica of the medieval village of Paseka below it. Remember that the road below the castle is often congested, and there is a risk of accidents and delays. The traffic situation is currently more complicated due to the completion of the D1 highway. Zilina is located in a region with a rich culinary tradition. If you get hungry, head to a kaliba or a restaurant with traditional Slovak cuisine. Here are a few tips on what to try and what prices to expect. Brinzové haluski, the national dish, which you can enjoy in Zilina with brinza from local sheep farms. Expect the price to be between €8 and €12. Pierogi. Whether with brinza or cottage cheese, pierogi are another local specialty. A portion will cost you about €7 to €11. Kapustnica, hearty cabbage soup, is an excellent choice for warming up. The price for a bowl is around €5 to €8. To give you an idea of how much a trip like this will cost, here are a few approximate prices. Please take them as informative and always check the current price list on the official websites. Budatin Castle. The entrance fee for the castle circuit is around €8 for an adult, while the entrance to the wire-making exhibition is usually slightly cheaper. Strecno Castle. The entrance fee for the castle is usually around €7 for an adult. Rosenfeld Palace. The entrance fee varies depending on current exhibitions, but it is often possible to see it for a symbolic fee of a few euros, or even for free. Burian Tower. If you decide to climb the tower, expect a small fee of a few euros. If you have a few hours off between drives and want to stretch your legs, the area around Zilina is full of beautiful nature and history. For many drivers, it's just a view from the window, but Malafatra is the second largest national park in Slovakia. The heart of the mountain range is the Vratna Valley, from which trails lead to the highest peaks such as Veliki Krivan. A walk to Janosik's Holes, a system of waterfalls and gorges, is a great way to stretch your legs. The path leads over footbridges and ladders, which is an unforgettable experience. While Strecno Castle is impressive from a distance, right next to it is the Old Castle, its older and less-known brother. It is a ruin, but it offers an amazing view of the Va Valley and Strecno Castle from a completely different perspective. Terchova is not just the gateway to Malafatra, it is also the birthplace of the legendary bandit Juraj Janosik. You can visit the Juraj Janosik Museum and see his giant bronze statue. If you are looking for something completely unique, head to the Sulov Rocks. It is a national nature reserve with fascinating rock formations, rock towers, and gates. A walk along the circular trail will offer you beautiful views. Zilina is more than just another city on the map for us. It's a place that welcomes us when we enter Slovakia and says goodbye when we drive on. It's a city of work and rest, of modernity and history. Whether you are loading, unloading, or just passing through, remember to stay safe. That's all from me for today, friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Europe Truck Driver channel so you don't miss any more videos from my travels. And write in the comments what your experiences in Zilina are. See you in the next video.